It's the new year with new games as we welcome the coming of 2025 with the return of Sinag Liga Asya here in the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. Live from the capital here at PACO Arena, we kick off our first game day of the year with a gift. 3 matchups all in store for the fans watching today as we take a look at the players warming up and our very own Direk Nomar Santiago playing and making his debut dito for the SKYTRACK TITO Rex's squad. Direk Nomar Santiago, our very own of Sinag Liga Asya, getting ready as Braden Abakahin on the other end for Magnificent Manila, scoring 17.6 rebounds and 4 assists in their previous matchup. Braden Abakahin looking to lead the way for his team today. They're gonna need a big boost para sa kanya in their matchup ngayon as we take a look at the gift of 3 matchups given to us for 2025. With the first matchup at 4 p.m. is the SKYTRACK TITO Rexes versus the Magnificent Manila. Our second game is San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone versus the Saints Fulitech. And our third and final game is the Wi-Fi Party List Red Arc versus the Fire Chief Fire Extinguishers. And a good afternoon to all the basketball fans watching out there. Lahat ng mga kasinag. The name is Aaron D, joining you to open up this 2025. And we are joined by none other than Coach Leo Isaac. So Coach Leo, a good afternoon po sa inyo and a Happy New Year as well.
Yes, good afternoon din sa iyo, Aaron. At sa lahat ng ating masusugid na mga kasinag, magandang hapon sa inyo at Happy New Year po.
And you heard it there from Boss Ray. Excuse me, that's Coach Leo. Pero wag natin kakalimutan the third member of our panel, Miss Ali Mayran, who's ready to bring us those courtside reports from the sidelines. So Miss Ali, a good afternoon sa iyo.
Good afternoon, Aaron. So holidays have been passed, but the game's still ongoing and the fire still burning for both games as they will enter the matchup for the first game today. Kaya naman abangan natin as they are the buena mano for this season kung anong gameplay ang ipapakita nila later on. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
Thank you so much for that, Ali. Aabangan namin yan, yung mga report mo later. But speaking of reports, if you want to know more about our very own Sinag Liga Asya, you'd like to encourage everyone to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that follow button on all of our social media platforms at Sinag Liga TV on TikTok and YouTube. That's where you can find all the game lives, all the game coverages, and everything you need to know about Sinag Liga Asya, as well as our Facebook and Instagram pages. But we move on to our team standings. Let's take a look at the teams playing today. We've got the SKYTRACK TITO Rexes with a 2-1 record at number 4, and they're going up against the Magnificent Manila, dead last in our tournament at 1-3 at number 10. So Magnificent Manila looking for an upset in today's game. But our game story, saktong-sakto nga yan for 2025, is to start the year right as both of these teams trying to make a mark in 2025 with an opening victory for the year. A very important game para sa kanila. Let's see who's gonna come out with it. Is it the number 10 Magnificent Manila or is it the number 4 SKYTRACK TITO Rexes squad? Find out more shortly as we will be talking more about this later, but we give it over to our courtside reporter, Miss Ali Mayran, for a short pre-game report.
They will make sure that this will be a good start. SKYTRACK x TITO Rexes will prove na kahit naging matagal ang holiday break, all players still manage to be physically active dahil naging tuloy-tuloy lang ang kanilang trainings and practices during the holiday season. On the other hand, for Magnificent Manila naman, naging kabaligtaran ng naging kanilang paghahanda dahil they focus more on individual trainings and practices. However, they guaranteed na kahit ganun ang naging kanilang paghahanda, they will do their best as this is their buena mano game and this is their home court advantage. Coming up is the battle between SKYTRACK x TITO Rexes and Magnificent Manila. To officially start our ball game, I am now turning you over to our game announcer, Ram Valid, for our SinagLakas starter of the game.
And the basketball action continues. Good afternoon, mga ka-SLA. We're coming to you live inside the PACO Arena, City of Manila. Welcome to SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. This is presented by Sinag Liga Asya, co-presented by Okada Manila and Hotel 101 Global. We're also live at Sinag Liga Asya official FB page and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV, powered by SLA Production. and Converge. And we're also live at our broadcast partners, Blast TV, Tap Sports, Fiber TV. We got the 3.0 games for the day 11 of the competition, featuring our first match. It's the battle between SKYTRACK, TITO and your Manila Magnificent. And now it's time to meet the starters for both teams. First for your SKYTRACK's TITO. Starting at guard, number 13, Kai Galvez. Also at guard, number 1, Sweet Lou Abad. At forward, number 40, Hilo Alhate. The other forward, number 8, Eric Damian. And center number 95, Yancy De Ocampo. SKYTRACK TITO is led by Coach Ernest Alao, assisted by Kim Di Pedro, Amboy Gonoy, BJ Di Pedro, Jasper Magno, and MJ Mercado. Team manager, Mr. Eric Damian, Mr. Joel Yuga. Team owner, Mr. Jesse Herger. Your SKYTRACK TITO. And now, let's meet the starters for your Magnificent Manila. Starting at guard, number 10, Paul De La Cruz. Also at guard, number 29, JC Doctor. At center, number 9, Cheetahs Isip. At forward, number 23, Brayden Abakahin. And also at forward, number 52, Aries Santos. Magnificent Manila is led by Coach Rod Reyes, assisted by Bong Laos, Don Mendoza, and Brandel Patricio. Team honors, Mr. Rafi Mayuyo and Mr. Paul De La Cruz. Your Magnificent Manila. Game officials charged in action. Michael Galutera, Kenny Stolik, Ardel Salazar, and Eric Mendoza. Ito ang inyong SinagLakasKwarenta.
And the starting lineups have been announced. SKYTRACK Aviation Services TITO Rex is going with Abad Galvez, De Ocampo, Luwalhati, and Damian. Magnificent Manila going with De La Cruz, Docto, Isip, Abakahin, and San Luis. And a happy new year to everyone as we look at the birthday boy from yesterday, Kaiser Galvez. So a happy birthday to you, Mr. Galvez. As a good afternoon to all the basketball fans watching out there. We open up 2025 with our first game day of the year. Aaron D joined by none other than Coach Leo Isaac. And Coach Leo, importante itong mga laro na to start off this new year, right?
Yes, no. More importantly, there have been already some changes, no, sa mga lineups nitong mga teams na to, and they would want to get that win para makasiguro sila sa playoff round.
Indeed, very important para sa kanila. And mas lalo na napalapit na itong playoff round na binanggit dito ni Coach Leo Isaac. As we take a look at the teams today, it's the Magnificent Manila going up against the SKYTRACK TITO Rex squad. They move it around. Docto gets it back. Give it out to the right corner. Back to Docto. Dribble left. Takes the shot. Can't get it. And ayun na nga, Coach Leo, itong si Yancy De Ocampo making his debut.
Definitely, he will dominate the boards both offensively and defensively. So, for your Magnificent Manila to be able to counter that, they have to make good shot selections, prevent Yancy from dominating the defensive board. So, importante rin yung accuracy ng perimeter shooting nitong Magnificent Manila.
Ayun na, titingnan natin from Magnificent Manila as they get a steal. Docto behind the back. Times it down. Brayden Abakahin gets it to go.
Yes, no, good shot from Abakahin, wide open on the short corner. Defense of SKYTRACK not yet there.
And Abakahin leading his team in their previous game, scoring 17 points. As a three-pointer hoisted, De Ocampo taps it. Galvez, Damian with the hook. But De Ocampo just too big. Another board.
And that's a good foul given up by San Luis. preventing an easy bucket from Yancy down low. Mamaya na.
Coach Leo, nakikita natin dito na the Magnificent Manila going out with a 2-3 zone defense
Yes.
against this bigger SKYTRACK team.
Actually, both teams are applying the 2-3 zone.
As Galvez tries to put back, another foul is called.
Yes, this time it's going to be free throws for SKYTRACK as Galvez was fouled after grabbing that offensive board on the way to the basket. Now, that's a big problem for this Magnificent Manila team. Every time SKYTRACK takes a shot, it has to be one and done. Either they make the shot or they control the defensive boards.
And it's going to be a tough task for the Magnificent Manila. They're dead last in our tournament at 10th place, going up against the SKYTRACK TITO
Yes.
Rex's squad at number 4, Coach Leo.
Yes, what is important is they have already tasted victory. And with that lone victory that they had, it could boost their morale.
2-all is the score. 8 minutes remaining here in our opening period. They give it out to Abakahin. He's on that right corner. Driving inside, he almost gets it stolen, and Galvez battling for that ball, and a loose ball foul is called. It's gonna be on Kaiser Galvez. Here comes Magnificent Manila with JC Docto. Give it out to the right wing, the jumper. That's a miss.
Yes, one shot for Manila team.
Has a dime inside. Damian can't get it, but Galvez is there. Another offensive board for the SKYTRACK.
Yes, Galvez already has 2 offensive boards, but he missed that undergoal stub.
And you'd expect the bigger guys to be getting the boards in this game, but Galvez staying active early in this opening period.
A bit aggressive on the offensive boards. Itong si Kai Galvez.
Magnificent Manila. De La Cruz out. Driving inside JC, time it down. De La Cruz is blocked by Deo Campo.
Not in front of Yancy.
Galvez in a foot race gets the layup to drop.
Yes, good forward pass issued by Luabad. You give credit to the players who issued those assist passes, especially on transition.
Abakahin, he's on that right wing. Attacks inside. Kicks it out. The jumper by Isip. And Deo Campo just putting his hands up for that board. Luabad giving it out. Luwalhati finishing the play.
Yes, 3-on-1 fast break situation. Magnificent Manila has to do a good job on transition defense, especially if Yancy controls the defensive board.
4-point lead by the SKYTRACK team. Isip thinking about it, taking his time out to Docto. Abakahin fake, take, can't get it. Offensive board for Magnificent Manila.
At San Luis,
They've got 10 to work with. Give it out to JC Docto. And that ball is going to stay with the Magnificent Manila.
yes, could have taken the shot, no? Especially if De La Cruz was able to get that inside pass with the presence of Yancy. Mahirapan din eh. And a miscue.
That's a turnover on the Magnificent Manila, giving the ball to the SKYTRACK squad.
Things that they have to control is to limit their turnovers, prevent Yancy from dominating the shaded lane, and sprinting back on defense.
As Joel Yuga entering the game for the SKYTRACK team. Coach Leo, you mentioned turnovers. Last game, Magnificent Manila committing 20 turnovers in that game.
Yeah, if you convert that mathematically, that's possible 40 points minimum and possible 40 points minimum given up.
And that did result in a loss in their previous game against the number 1 Saints Fulitec. As JC Docto probing the floor. Abakahin, he fakes it. He's got 8 to work with. Gives it out to the corner. De La Cruz, 3-pointer. An airmail.
Shot clock. Oh,
Luwalhati.
bola.
Out to Galvez. Give it up to Yuga. Can't get it. Docto pushing it in transition. De La Cruz bumps the Ocampo. And Isip all alone.
Short.
Here comes Luabad. Sweet Lou.
Another transition attack.
They oop it down, and Yuga can't get the friendly bounce.
Yes. sorry miss for Joel Yuga. Counter-offensive for Manila.
Abakahin slowing it down for his team, and this time he opts to go fast. Pull up J, too strong.
Again, Yancy grabbing that defensive board and quickly on transition.
Abad putting the moves on, but that foul is on the ground. And Sweet Lou Abad, the MVP candidate of this SkyTrack team, scored 16 points and 6 assists in their previous matchup versus Exile, winning that game. And some substitutions coming in for the SkyTrack team. Edward Bautista entering the game. He also had a good game in their previous matchup. Coach Leo scored 16 points on 70% field goal percentage.
Yes, the notable players of SkyTrack, no? Usually they perform at their best when they have an easy time against their opponents who find it difficult to play against this SkyTrack team. But if you go a bit some months back, this SkyTrack team was not yet a part of Sinag, but the players who are member of the SkyTrack team are already playing in the Sinag League.
The SkyTrack team, one of the teams to beat. And our LakasKwarenta 3.0 as a timeout is called by Magnificent Manila. We'll be back shortly after this break.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
And back to the matchup at hand as we give it up to our courtside reporter, Miss Ali Mayran, for a short report on the head coach of the SkyTrack team, Coach Ernest Alao.
For this year, expect that SkyTrack X TITO Rexes will showcase more intense gameplay as Yancy De Ocampo officially added to the team. Kanina, when I had an interview with Coach Ernest Alao, he mentioned na si Yancy ang kanilang final move para mas maging fruitful ang laro ng bawat isa. Sabi pa niya, what you see on their gameplay last year ay mas mag-i-improve pa this year. They will stay the shade-focused strategy dahil naging effective ito sa kanyang team. Also, kanina sabi nga, naging malaking tulong daw ang kanilang year-end party celebration para mapanatili ang closeness and bond nila as a team. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
And chemistry looking good for the SkyTrack team as Yancy De Ocampo, one of the final pieces to the puzzle. It could be for this SkyTrack squad.
Yes, you're correct there, Aaron. No? Might be the player that they're looking for.
Oliveros, three-pointer. Can't get it.
Good look, but not a good result for Oliveros.
Here comes SkyTrack. Oh, they lose that ball. But Yuga in the right place, right time, but can't get that shot.
Sayang on the part of Joel Yuga.
Docto, the Euro, the finish by JC Docto.
Yes, good control in midair. Despite the presence of some defensive players, was able to get hold of the basketball and make 2 points.
Buñales, that's almost a steal. Driving inside, give it back to JB. Buñales leaves it short. Offensive board by SkyTrack. Yuga, two-pointer. Still can't get it to drop.
Yes, finding it difficult to get his first field goal itong si Joel Yuga. Sometimes it happens sa mga players, no? Talagang they find it difficult to get their first basket, pero once they get going, tuloy-tuloy na yan. And knowing Joel Yuga, he can hit a string of baskets.
Joel Yuga just waiting for his rhythm to come in this ball game. As 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in our opening period. A three-pointer for Magnificent Manila. Knock it down.
Set shot by Mayuyo. Left-handed clip. on the left wing.
And Mayuyo cuts the lead down to just a single point. Puñales. He gets it back. SKYTRACK moving that ball around. Bautista to Yuga. Can he finally get it? Yes, he can.
Finally, a basket for Joel Yuga. After 4 attempts, he makes his first field goal. Expect him to have that confidence.
Oh, and the attack inside and the finish.
Yes, on heavy traffic.
10-9 is the score. Still a 1-point lead for the SKYTRACK TITO Rex's squad.
That's Mark Robleado.
Outside, and Puñales, a miscommunication.
Yes, a bit too high, or as what they say now, a bit too tall on the cross-court pass.
Abakahin, baseball pass. Transition 3. Baarde grabs that board.
Yes, good try. That's a good try, no? Especially when the defense is not yet set.
Puñales sets it up to Bautista. The stretch big. Can't get it. But SKYTRACK getting that ball back. JB Puñales, free throw line to Baarde.
Miscommunication. 2 players was there to grab that shot.
And Docto hanging in the air. Can't finish as Abakahin is bumped. That's going to be a foul on JB Puñales.
Yes.
Coach Leo, nakikita natin dito, medyo bumibilis yung pace
Uh-huh.
in this latter part of the first quarter.
Yes, as you can see, no, SKYTRACK is up by just a point. No, considering that they have all the advantages, personnel-wise, system-wise, but this Manila team is not just giving up so slowly. And with that basket of Oliveros, lumamang pa sila.
And Oliveros giving them the lead, but Baarde,
Oh,
that's going to be a foul on Oliveros, a holding foul.
yes, no?
Trying to stop that fast break, but the lakas drive of the quarter. Brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Take a look at that once again. Oliveros finishing inside.
Was able to go baseline, missed his first shot, was able to grab that offensive rebound, made sure on the follow-up.
And Baarde on the line for SKYTRACK. The score 11 all. Baarde giving them back the lead.
2 free throws for Christian Baarde.
And a minute and 20 remaining here in the opening period. Once again, this is the first game of 2025 here in our SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. They fight for the ball. Bodies on the floor, but that's going to stay with the magnificent Manila.
Yes, 10 seconds on the shot clock of Manila.
And magnificent Manila has got some time to work with here. Outside, they're going to try to attack. They've got 6 seconds. Abakahin three-pointer. No good. Edward Bautista gets that ball stolen. But that steps out of bounds on the catch.
Yes, lucky break for SKYTRACK. Could have been an easy basket.
This time it's an inbound by Luabad. To Christian Baarde, splits the D. Almost getting it stolen. Baarde gets it back and puts it in.
Yes, the one-hander from Baarde. Ang taas na nung talo niya, tapos pagdating sa taas, one-hander pa, medyo mahirapan ka na talagang awatin yun.
And Coach Leo, no, yun yung one of the most effective shots, no, yung one-hander na push shot na gano'n.
Yes, no? Your only chance is for him to miss.
As Abakahin, a three-pointer, hits back iron. Baarde, skying high. Here comes Sweet Luabad. Does he want the pull-up three? Yes, he does. But he can't get that one. Here we go, a 3-on-1 fast break. Oliveros leading it.
Oh.
Carabin with a steal. Out to Sweet Lou. Bounce pass. Give it back. Baarde. Still doesn't go in for SKYTRACK. But look who's there to clean it up. It's Fuliente.
Yes, Puliente not giving up on that last play. Grabbing that offensive rebound and making the shot just to beat the buzzer at the end of the first quarter.
That marks the end of our opening period. The score is 16-11 in favor of the SKYTRACK TITO Rex's squad, going up against this magnificent Manila team. Take a look at some of these first quarter highlights shown to you. Abakahin, the main man of this magnificent Manila squad. But Sweet Blue Abad and Dual Hati have to say otherwise on that bucket. Opening three-pointer by the magnificent Manila. And we take a look at this. Joel Yuga finally getting his first bucket to go in this game. The score is 16-11 in favor of the SKYTRACK Aviation Services Tito Rexes. We'll be back for more action here at the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. Let's take a look at the previous game of the SKYTRACK Tito Rexes. They won over Exile 75-66. Taking a look at some of the stats dito. Some of the underlying stats is the 13 steals of Tito Rexes versus the 8 steals of the Exile. And the points from turnovers as well. They were able to take advantage of their defense with the fast break points. Take a look at that, 22-8.
That's why they have a better field goal conversion in that last game.
And 46%, that's a very good field goal percentage dito para sa SKYTRACK. We take a look at some of the first quarter field goals. 6 of 22 for the SKYTRACK team and 5 of 20 from magnificent Manila, Coach Leo.
Yes, no? Hindi gaano nagkakalayo, no? But the SKYTRACK team had more offensive boards, no? They had more chances in producing the points. That's why they were up by 5 points after the end of first quarter.
And bumping and grinding inside, but they can't get that one. Forward pass. Oh, he misses that layup, Marvin Valdivia.
Sorry, miss for Marvin.
Porto. Outside. Guevara. Between the legs. Driving hard to the left. Pull up J. Sweet move from Guevara.
Good one-on-one play by Guevara. Showed us the handle before making that pull-up jumper.
Binawi lang yun ni Marvin Valdivia, making up for his miss on that previous play.
That time, sinigrado na yon ni Marvin.
18-13 is the score. Lamang pa din dito ang SKYTRACK Tito Rexes with a 5-point lead. Inside, Oliveros gets hacked on that play and looks like it's going to be a mismatch, Coach Leo, for Oliveros.
Yes, that's what they feel. Going down low on Oliveros against the defender of SKYTRACK, which is Bautista. So we'll see if they'll go back on that same play. Sometimes feeling mo lang yun eh, pero hindi naman effective eh.
And titingnan natin dito on their next plays as Isip is back in the game for magnificent Manila. Pull up J, knock it down. That's Porto.
Adi Porto making sure he gets into the game with that basket.
18-15 is the score. 3-point lead na lang dito para sa SKYTRACK. We're still in our second period of our opening game of 2025. Once again, the name is Aaron D. Joined by Coach Leo Isaac. Ready to bring you the action for today. As 8 minutes and 30 remaining here in our second period. Abad, corner 3, connects.
Yes, a good play. Set up for Lou Abad, wide open on the right corner. Nobody extending a defensive hand. And you can't leave Lou Abad wide open with those rainbow shots.
Galvez in the open court. Bumps, can't get it. Bautista, double pumping.
Yes, good defense by Manila.
Here comes magnificent Manila with Oliveros, the big boy. Second serving. Still can't drop.
Yes, sorry miss for Oliveros. Good hands anticipated by Hadi Porto.
Oliveros trying to bump inside. They try to strip that ball, but Porto, free throw line jumper.
All the opportunities for Manila, but just not could get that shot into the basket.
And Luabad, he finds Bautista underneath. And that's going to be a foul. A good dime by Sweet Lou Abad.
Yes. Recognizing the advantage in the position of Bautista down low. Bautista will be taking free throws.
And Bautista, one of the more efficient players of the SkyTrack team, Coach Leo, as I mentioned, scoring 16 points on 70% field goal percentage. That's a good touch for a big man.
Yes. Offensively, he's a lot comfortable taking shots on the perimeter, except when he's really in a position down low when he has good height advantage.
And what a luxury for Coach Ernest Alao, taking Bautista out of the game and bringing in Yancy De Ocampo.
Yes, that's a deep rotation that they can exploit against this Manila team. And with all the other teams here in LakasKwarenta.
Oh, and Porto, a bit over-aggressive on that play.
Yes, good defensive stance by Baldia. Holding his ground, not giving an inch and waiting for Porto to charge on him.
Tingnan natin dyan, Coach Leo. Talsik yung defender. Valdivia flying across the floor.
May konting acting na rin yun.
Calvez uses the De Ocampo pick. Give it up to Valdivia, two-pointer, short. Forward pass, Isip in a foot race. Dime it, take it. No good for Magnificent Manila. Valdivia to Kaiser, back to Sweet Lou Abad. Basket and one, hanging in the air.
Absorbing the contact in mid-air and finishing with just enough English to make the basket and a foul. Extra points coming up if Lou Abad makes this free throw.
The lakas move of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Lou Abad hanging in the air, taking that body contact like a man and finishing strong. Abad with the free throw completes the three-point play. 25 to 15 is the score. Excuse me, 26 to 15.
Yes, no? 11-point advantage kaagad, no? At the start of the second quarter.
Drive inside. A block by De Ocampo. Tries to attack Yancy once again. And this time he finishes inside.
Yes, San Luis not giving up despite being blocked by Yancy.
Sweet Lou floats it up. That's a miss. Valdivia, though, gets an offensive board once again for the SkyTrack team.
Na kay San Luis na yung rebound eh.
Sweet Lou to Kaiser. Galvez, fake, kick. Valdivia drive. Another pass to the corner. But Galvez, another offensive board. With Valdivia, sorry miss.
Yes. Porto waiting for his teammates.
And he picks up the dribble. Gives it out to Matias. They've got 13 to work with. Magnificent Manila. Galvez falls on the floor to Isip. Porto, swing. Short.
Good line. Just front rim the shot.
Galvez to Sweet Lou, three-pointer. Can't get the friendly bounce. As Coach Ernest Ala on your screens, leading the way for the SkyTrack squad. Eric Damian as well, re-entering the ballgame. One of the crowd favorites, Coach Leo, with that patented hook shot of his. 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here. 16 on the shot clock. Two-pointer from Porto. Hits right iron.
Good looks, good shots from Porto, but still not being able to make those shots, no? Parang isa pa lang ang nako-convert itong si Porto. And Galvez just igniting more firepower from this SkyTrack team.
Guevara dancing, spinning. Give it out. San Luis back to Guevara.
Yes, and there's going to be a basket and a technical. Let's see who's going to be called for the technical.
Tingnan natin on the instant replay. You could see. Oh, and it's on Guevara, Coach Leo, for taunting.
Yes, no? being too talkative is not.
Especially this early in the game, Coach Leo, no? Second quarter pa lang natin.
Sometimes, no, these players, no, after a made basket, no, medyo may konting yabang pa eh, no? But the referees are quickly dousing it up with a call just to diffuse the tension between these players.
Yan, Coach Leo, we see it on the replay. Parang may konting stare down on
Yeah.
Kaiser Galvez. But you love to see it though, the intensity in this Lakaskwenta division of ours, Coach Leo.
Definitely, you would want to see these players competing.
Eric Damian, Luwalhati. The bank shot is good.
Basket from a broken play with the talent that they have and the firepower that these players have. Kahit broken play, they can convert on it.
Guevara inside. That's a double team. And a foul is going to be called.
That's Mark Miguel challenging the defense of Yancy de Ocampo. Quite successful at that time. Was able to get a foul.
As Isip exits the game. Miguel on the line. But we have a report from our courtside reporter, Miss Ali Mayran, on Paul de la Cruz.
For this year's team vision, they hope na makuha nila ang rhythm ng laro. Magnificent Manila's team owner Paul de la Cruz has a positive mindset for his team. Tiwala siya na magiging maayos ang laro ng bawat isa as he will be joining the ball game together with his team today. Pero sabi niya, he's more on the guiding side pa rin at mas ibibigay ang chance to play with his team members. Also, wala pa man daw silang year-end party celebration due to busy schedules, pero babawi daw sila this week dahil hindi raw yun pwedeng palampasin. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
And what a better way for Magnificent Manila and Paul de la Cruz to get that New Year's party with a W in today's ball game. Carabin surveying the floor.
Quite a tall order, but definitely with high hopes.
Luwalhati outside, cross court, Agarao. Jerwin, that's a turnover on SkyTrack. And indeed it is. Ball possession going back to the Magnificent Manila.
Yes, the pass of Agarao was deflected and San Luis was able to grab that loose ball. Natapik lang papalabas, but Manila will regain possession.
Porto, they give it down low. Miguel posting against Agarao. Handoff. Porto, two-pointer. Knock it down.
Yes, that's a difficult shot. A handoff from Miguel to Porto. Porto, give him 3 points kung pwede with the difficulty of that shot.
As 33-23 is the score. 10-point lead for SkyTrack as Yancy trying to dime it off the post-up, but that's a turnover.
Read well by Guevara. Yung entry pass na yun ni Yancy on the low block.
That's going to be a foul on Carabin, bumping Porto on that catch attempt. And you love to see it, Carabin helping up Porto, the sportsmanship.
Yes.
As the score is still a 10-point lead, 33-23. 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in our second period of our first game of 2025 in the LakasKwarenta 3.0 division. Inside, Miguel drives baseline, reverse, get that out of here, says Yancy de Ocampo.
Not in my house, says Yancy.
And Coach Leo, we've been noticing na yung mga big men nitong Magnificent Manila trying to attack Yancy.
Yes, they're not afraid to be blocked, no? They want to challenge Yancy de Ocampo. Maybe it's also something they would want to prove for themselves. How good really is Yancy on blocking those shots?
And a timeout called. It's a 10-point lead from the SkyTrack TITO Rex squad. We'll be back shortly for a quick break.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
And let's take a look at the last game of Magnificent Manila losing to the number 1 Saints Fully Tech 72-88. And Coach Leo, some of the statistics here, what stands out to you the most?
The assist department, issuing 27 assists itong Saints easily. They have outscored this Manila team by at least 14 points if those 7+ possessions or 7+ assists were only converted by the 2 points.
And a tough task dito para sa Magnificent Manila in their previous matchup because that's the number 1 Saints team.
Up to now, still undefeated.
And back after that timeout, Magnificent Manila with ball possession. Brayden Abakahin 3-pointer. Hits right iron.
Yes, still could not get going ito si Abakahin with his outside sniping.
Yancy, playmaking from the post.
Yes.
JB, dump it down. They're moving it around as Joel Yuga finishing the passing.
Making the defense of Manila work really hard with that quick ball movement, and as what we said, once Joel Yuga gets going, it would be difficult for the opposing team to stop him.
So now Brayden Abakahin, that's a brick.
Yes, another missed 3-pointer from Abakahin.
Porto still no good. The field goal percentage plummeting for Magnificent Manila as a fake, a shot, and it's good for Kerubin.
And a quick outlet pass to the wide open Kerubin. You dominate the defensive boards, issue that quick forward pass, easy 2 points without sweating.
Porto to the corner. They've got 10 to work with. Brayden inside. Another steal by SKYTRACK. Yancy. Forward Kerubin, it's a 2-on-1. But Kerubin loses it out to Joel Yuga. Elbow jumper, hits nothing but board. Miguel this time, does he want to attack Yancy? And this time Yancy wins that battle.
Yes, a stone wall on defense. Not just blocking shots, but preventing penetrations.
Kerubin out to Yancy. Cross court. Luwalhati, 3-pointer. Oh, and a loose ball foul.
Yes. I don't know if you have noticed, Yancy's just contented giving up passes to his teammates. Really not attacking yet.
And it's working well para sa kanila. The attention he's drawing, no,
Yeah.
Coach Leo?
They're up by 14 points with 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
And it looks like Coach Ernest Ala wants to talk it over for the last shot of the quarter. With 20.8 seconds remaining here in our second period, we'll be back for the last possession of the SKYTRACK TITO Rexes.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And we would like to thank the following sponsors: Okada Manila. Maraming salamat po sa Okada Manila for supporting our beloved Sinag Liga Asya. As well as Hotel 101 Global. And don't forget to mention J Project Clothing Shop. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga sponsors natin for making everything possible here at our Sinag Liga Asya. Timeout requested by SKYTRACK and Coach Leo. Looks like Coach Ernest drew up a play dito. Nakaline sila dun sa free throw line.
What's difficult in this offensive setup is the defense is just playing zone. No? So it would be difficult to really make those X and O's.
But they dump it down, De Ocampo.
Yes. No?
With the English.
Coming off a baseline out of bounds play, some movements, we saw it. And it ended up as a broken play for Yancy. With his skills, was able to get that shot in.
And that basically sums it up for Magnificent Manila. Brayden Abakahin missing that three-pointer to end the first half. Their team down right now, 39-23. And a big hill to climb dito para sa magnificent Manila in our second half, Coach Leo.
Yes, that's what we've said earlier. The hopes are high, but it's going to be a tough assignment for this magnificent Manila team, considering that talent that they're facing right now in SKYTRACK team.
As we take a look at some of the second quarter highlights, Luwalhati out, Yuga 2-pointer, book it for 2. Boss Joel Yuga, effective in this ball game. As the lead 39-23, SKYTRACK Aviation Services Tito Rex up right now. We'll be back shortly for more second half action here in our SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
So, hopefully you can also make your suggestions and comments, and of course, I think the officers can also give an input or answer with sa mga concerns. Okay, one thing major is na gusto sana i-suggest is that we will put a cap dun sa mga allowances na binibigay. Ito yung mga suggestions yung brought up to us na gusto namin it will be, decided by majority that of course yung suggestion. Doon kasi sa nangyayari data na bibigyan yung mga players on their own in terms of their allowances. We call this allowances with not salaries kasi hindi naman ito naka-payroll nyo na for long. What I know is very tayo. So, one of the suggestions is we put a cap on the allowances para magkasundo-sundo yung mga team owners. Once we start ng Liga, and hindi na rin pay player. Ayaw yung team owner wala sa mga laro. Kaya mo daw, may sit-out siya. Diba? Hindi siya makakalaro ng country, makakantry ng sport of people.
Sabi nga ni back-to-back hits now for him. Kailangan niya na marami pang red yan. Kung may kita dahil sa ingay dito, hindi lang siya na magaling dito. One more or no more, kapit sa mga Sinag.
Pampanga Intermunicipality Series Basketball Tournament Delta Cup.
Pakabiling kong masalese kayo nak, i-promote tayo tang sportsmanship nak. Okay? Ita mo nga, tandanan nyo, kapampangan tangan.
This is your 2024 Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
Walang magpapasira ng laro. Tayo magpapasira ng laro niya. Maraming salamat for taking time out to be part of the first ever SLA Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
J-Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Itong show, my King's Coach Paco has only 14.5 seconds before they can claim the throne and literally call themselves kings of the TITO tournament. What a ball game. What a series of events that we saw here, that we've witnessed in this historical TITO Super Cup Invitational Tournament.
Ang talagang mag-aari sa kauna-unahang Delta Cup 2024.
championship. Seconds away for Pampanga Delta to seal the deal and once again deliver another championship.
The Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines champion, your Pampanga Delta.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Welcome back mga kasinag. We're still here at the PACO Arena for the second quarter of the ball game. But before we proceed, I will be having a halftime interview. Beside me is Boss Rocky-chan, Chairman of Sinag Liga Asya, and Luabad of SKYTRACK TITO. So for everyone's reference, we will be having a first ever interagency of Sinag Liga Asya approaching this January 11, Saturday. So Boss Rocky, we want to know, can you tell us more about the upcoming league this January 11 for the interagency tournament of Sinag Liga Asya?
Yeah, good afternoon sa lahat. Yes, this coming January 11 na, ang first SLA DOJ Interagency Secretaries Cup Basketball Tournament. So it's the first interagency that is being promoted by Sinag Liga Asya, and we're very excited with the different agencies that will be participating. We have the Department of Justice, NBI, Bureau of Corrections, Bureau of Immigrations, Parole and Probations, Land Registrations. So there are 9 teams that will be participating in this first ever interagency tournament that we're conducting. And of course, we're so happy because it's now coming on Saturday. We're inviting everyone to do watch. It's free admission at the Phil Oil Eco Oil in San Juan Arena. So, yun, we're very excited about this tournament.
So Boss Rocky, knowing that this is the first time that Sinag Liga Asya will handle the interagency tournament, what are we expecting from this league?
Of course, we're gonna expect a high quality competitions from the different teams under the Department of Justice. So expect them to play hard, and of course, we're playing on a Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays after ng work nila. So that will be around 6 p.m. The first game will start at 6 p.m. The second game will be at 8 p.m. So it's a exciting one. So abangan nyo yan. It's very, very exciting.
So thank you so much, Boss Rocky. So before we end, meron ka ba mga sponsors na gustong i-shoutout, pasalamatan?
Yeah, of course, we continue to thank everyone that's supporting Sinag Liga Asya and upcoming, of course, this SinagLakasKwarenta na patuloy na sinusuporta ng mga different teams and sponsors. But of course, we would like to make a special mention for our newest partner dito sa SLA Interagency Tournament ng Secretaries Cup. We'd like to thank Okada Manila and of course Hotel 101 Global, and of course our regular sponsors like Pulitech 0107 and J Project and our other sponsors. And of course, I'd like to make a shout out to the officials and staff of Okada Manila who's watching right now, and also Hotel 101 Global. Again, abangan nyo, January 11 na po ang SLA DOJ Interagency, 4 p.m. at Phil Oil, Eco Oil in San Juan. So admission is free. 1 p.m. we will be having a charity exhibition game between the kids, 12 under Leap Basketball PH against Fluid 1 of Pampanga. So everyone can come and join and watch the opening ceremony, plus of course the 2 games that we'll be having on the opener. Thank you.
Thank you so much again. Here's Rocky Chan, a chairman of Sinag Liga Asya. On my left side, here's Lou Abad of SKYTRACK X TITO Rexes. So Lou, as we heard, maglalaro ka rin daw for the upcoming Interagency League. Pwede ba namin malaman kung anong team ka belong?
I'll be playing under NBI. So, bagong liga, bagong teammates, and sobrang excited ako kasi nabigyan ako ng opportunity, not only just for me, sa mga government players that we have, and I was advised na 28 and up, so I think mas grabe yung competition dito.
So gusto rin namin malaman kung ano yung i-expect namin from your team for the upcoming Interagency League.
Well, we're gonna play hard, of course, and we're gonna represent our different agencies the right way.
Okay, thank you so much. So this is your chance to invite our viewers para sa upcoming Interagency League this January 11.
Mga kasinag, thank you for your support. In-invite ko kayo on Saturday on our opening for the DOJ Interagency. Magandang opportunity for a lot of players, and we are so grateful to Sinag Liga Asya for this. Thank you.
Again, thank you so much, Boss Rocky Chan and Luabad. Back to you, Coach Leo and Boss Ray.
And at halftime, the score 39-23. SKYTRACK Aviation Services x TITO Rexes in full control. To start off this second half of ours, Magnificent Manila, the 10th place team in our tournament, going up against the SKYTRACK squad at number 4 in our tournament. Taking a look at some of the halftime highlights here. Both of these teams scoring in this game. But 39-23, once again, that's the score. Lamang pa din dito ang SKYTRACK. And that's what we expected coming from this number 4 team, imposing their might inside. With Yancy De Ocampo entering the game for them today, Coach Leo.
Yes, an extra boost for the already strong SKYTRACK team with the presence of Yancy De Ocampo now in their fold. Iba talaga magiging kulay nitong SKYTRACK going into the next games and into the playoffs dito sa ating Lakas 40. The other teams might also be thinking of adding other players that can help their cause in this tournament.
And other players helping their teams as some of the halftime stats being shown to us on the screen. And this time the leading scorers with SKYTRACK.
Yes, it's Luabad and Kirubin together with Galvez with 6 points. Yuga has 4 points, while on the Manila side it's Porto and Guevara with 4 points apiece. Then Mayuyo with that triple he had earlier, and San Luis 2 points. So up by 16 itong SKYTRACK as we start the third quarter.
And more or less, those are the names we did expect to be on the leading scorers list for our ball game today. But as we mentioned a while ago, Magnificent Manila with a big hill to climb. And they can't let it become a mountain in this game. 39-23, a 16-point lead for the SKYTRACK squad. Once again, this is the opening game of 2025. The name is Aaron D. And joining me today is Coach Leo Isaac, ready to guide you through today's action. And Coach Leo, that lead ballooning for SKYTRACK, and they hit an opening three-pointer with Fuliente from the corner.
Yes, you're up by 16 at the end of 2 quarters. Definitely during the halftime break, your coach will continue to egg you to build some more of that lead, have a comfortable lead going to the fourth quarter, and that's what they did in the start of the third quarter. A three-pointer from Fuliente, but quickly answered by San Luis down low.
And a good job by San Luis spinning. Magnificent Manila getting the steal. Abakahin to Docto, two-pointer, knock it down.
Yes, surprise backcourt pressure applied by the Magnificent Manila team. Another one.
Bautista.
This one, it was broken by Bautista, but a turnover.
Too much sauce on the pass. Docto, Abakahin, two-pointer. Can't can't get it to drop. Abakahin still struggling in this ball game.
Yes, a lot of shots taken by Abakahin. His confidence, she's still there, but still could not get the basket.
But that's rejected by Abakahin. De La Cruz, open court. In and out, drive inside, warding off the defender. It's too easy.
Good ball protection by Paul De La Cruz, warding off Kai Galvez for the easy basket.
42-29 is the score. Sweet Lou gets it. They leave him open. Target shooting for Sweet Lou Abad.
Like what we said earlier, cannot leave him open. Lou Abad has a very high accuracy from the three-point area.
De La Cruz outside. 8 minutes in this third period of ours. San Luis outside. Docto. Abakahin, that's a steal by Bautista. He's in a foot race with Abakahin. Give it back to Galvez. That's a free throw line jumper. It's pure.
Yes, Galvez really also has the touch from mid-range.
Isip.
Nope.
Almost a backcourt violation.
Nagtinikling sa linya.
As Docto this time against Sweet Lou. Looking for a friend, finds San Luis. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to go quickly. Brayden Abakahin forcing the issue inside and still can't get one to drop for Brayden. Gets the ball back though. Abakahin, full head of steam, turnover.
Yes, lost possession.
Abad leading the fast break. Bautista tries to step inside and that ball is stripped.
Wanted a step through, lost possession, 2-on-1 situation.
De La Cruz hesitates on the shot, misses it. And here comes Sweet Lou Abad to Galvez, driving left, finishing right. Basket and one for Kaiser Galvez.
Just outmaneuvering the bigger San Luis, itong si Kai Galvez.
And Galvez, an intelligent shot. Yun nga yung sinasabi nila, Coach Leo, yung kilikili shot na ginawa niya doon. Tingnan natin dito. Galvez fakes, drives with the lakas play of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Kaiser Galvez getting the end one to drop. And Galvez an opportunity to make it a 21-point lead. Gets that shot to drop and it's now 50-29 the score. Docto barking out instructions to his boys. Mayuyo out to San Luis. Porto fake. Valdivia hounding him. Porto still attacks, leaves it short. And Sweet Lou gets it. Dimes it, Damian. 3 in transition. Porto gets the board.
No fear from Damian. Your team up by 21. Go get those shots.
Corner. Porto. He once again attacks Valdivia and gets the basket with the foul.
Yes, strong move by Hadi Porto, notwithstanding the defense of Valdivia. Take a look again, right-hand dribble, 1-2 bounce, power play all the way.
And that's the lakas drive of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Porto with the bruise and the deuce. Porto as well, one of the important role players of this magnificent Manila team. 11 points, 3 blocks, and 2 steals in their previous matchup.
Will always be a major contributor to this Manila team.
Galvez with a dime and the skyhook by Damian.
Yes, wide open. Could have opted for the easy 2, but still insisted on that patented hook shot.
And Damian wants those style points as Galvez hustling for that ball. Looks like he stepped out of bounds and ball is still with Manila.
Same possession, 13 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be a sideline out of bounds play for Manila as Guevara comes in for Docto.
And Coach Leo, 50-32 is the score. Magnificent Manila down by 18 big points in this third period. What are they having trouble with in this third period kaya lumulobo yung lamang dito ng SKYTRACK?
Well, to begin with, the superior lineup of SKYTRACK is just taking its toll. Plus the system that the coaching staff of SkyTrack is applying, it's just much superior as compared to the system that's being shown to us by the Manila Magnificent team, no? But notwithstanding, it's also a good system. But sabi nga nila, depende sa pyesa eh. No? Depende sa mga nag-perform ng system na yon.
Mayuyo outside. Guevara gives it to Porto, a tasty dish.
Yes, a good pass and a good shot. Oh, Direct Nomar is already inside the playing court. Eto na! Ayan na!
They give it up.
Mamaya na.
As Direct Nomar missing the shot, but De Ocampo finishing.
Yan si De Ocampo saving that shot of Nomar Santiago.
And Coach Leo, parang yung dalawang inaabangan natin na players from SkyTrack, yan si De Ocampo and Direct Nomar Santiago in the ballgame.
Yes, another dime by Guevara, this time to Oliveros.
Forward Valdivia.
Ayan na, uli!
Direct Nomar dimes it to Damian with the skyhook. Can't get the assist, but Valdivia gets hacked.
Yes, strong offensive rebound, was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for Valdivia.
And Direct Nomar Santiago 0 out of 2 to start off this ball game. With the Lakas assist of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Free throws this time for Marvin Valdivia. Extending their lead to 19 points to score, 53-36. 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in our third period. Valdivia takes his time, shoots the shot, and hits the shot. (54-36) is the score. Guevara calls the play. Oliveros looks for the handoff. Porto gets it, hounded by Direct Nomar, but Porto pulls up and swishes that baby home.
Yes, over the outstretched arms of Valdivia, Adi Porto.
But they leave Valdivia all alone with the fake and the shot.
Yes, some confusion on the defensive end for the magnificent Manila team.
Oliveros playing point center, breaking down Damian.
Again, challenging the defense of Yancy.
And the great wall of De Ocampo. Look at that. They can't get a shot off in the paint. Mayuyo misses it. De Ocampo gets it. Guevara saves it. Vinales gets it back to Direct Nomar Santiago for his shot. That's a miss. Damian skyhook. Still no good. Direct Nomar falls to the ground and Santiago hustling for that ball.
Yes, offensive rebound. Finally, a positive statistical point for Direct Nomar with that offensive rebound.
Take a look at that. Nomar Santiago hustling hard for that ball, saving his team another possession. Vinales misses that shot.
Oh.
And room service.
Yes. Walk in the park for Reblayado.
Full court pressure being applied. Santiago going through it, out to Valdivia. 15 on the shot clock. Damian lob. De Ocampo finish.
Yes. Once you break the trap, it would be an easy time for the offensive team to execute their break the press. As what we just saw. Yancy De Ocampo almost unopposed on that shot.
One of the smallest players, Coach Leo Guevara, attempting to attack the great wall of De Ocampo. Take a look at that.
Yes.
Bumps him with the lakas move of the quarter. Brought to you by Hotel 101 Global.
Marunong itong Guevara, no? He has good ball control. He knows how to attack one-on-one. At that time, even Yancy De Ocampo ang nakaharap niya, no? Inatake pa rin niya.
And interesting to see nga, no, Coach Leo, itong si Coach Roderick Reyes of the Magnificent Manila. Could it be their game plan to try and attack Yancy De Ocampo? Because we've been seeing it a lot in that first half.
Maybe. And there again, no? Once you break the backcourt pressure, an easy time for the offensive team. Again, Yancy De Ocampo unopposed as the SkyTrack team breaks the zone trap again.
And an air ball. Nothing going the way of Magnificent Manila. Buñales losing the leather. Gets it back though. To Direct Nomar Santiago for another shot. Leaves it short. Rebleyado, one-on-one. Attacks Buñales, the fake, the shot, the foul.
Yes, that's what they call pasabit. Pasabit shot, no? Notwithstanding the defense being applied on him, but he just wants to get that foul off the defender.
And very intelligent, no, Coach Leo? Parang fishing expedition yung ginawa niya doon.
Yes, oh.
Robleado at the line, taking 2 free throws. The lead still with the SKYTRACK squad, 60-43, a minute and 41 seconds remaining here in our third period. Once again, this is the opening game of the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 for 2025. Baarde gives it out to Boss Joel Yuga. Direct Nomar dimes it. Baarde. And look at that shot. Look at the jump on Christian Baarde.
The elevation plus the one-hand push on mid-air would be very difficult to defend that shot. Ayun na nga, ganun lang mangyayari, mapafoul mo siya.
And could you imagine, Coach Leo, what his hops were like when he was about 20 to 25 years old, around that age?
Maybe add another 6 inches.
As Baarde can't get that first free throw to drop. But we have a short report on Mr. Romeo Fuliente for Miss Ali Mayran. So Miss Ali, take it over.
He spent the whole holiday season with his family at home, kaya naman mas determined siya to play kasi na-miss niya ang challenge playing the game for SinagLakasKwarenta. Romeo Fuliente's New Year's resolution is to strive harder and he will incorporate it sa laro niya today. He also added na dapat daw ay nating abangan ng lahat ng players for SKYTRACK X TITO Rexes dahil they will be doing their best to do their best para sa kanilang first win for this year. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
Romeo Fuliente, a key piece of the SKYTRACK squad. In their previous matchup, he scored 9 points and 9 rebounds. One of their top rebounders for this team. As Magnificent Manila gets the steal, the finish. Oh, and another gimme is missed. Another one. What is happening to Magnificent Manila? Matias. 3 shots.
That's 3 offensive rebounds. Pero walang puntos.
And it's just a frenetic pace as Kerabin finishing that tough shot.
Yes, no, tough luck for Matias.
Look at that. You could see the frustration, Coach Leo, on Matias. As they've got an opportunity for the last shot. 12 seconds remaining here in the third period. Oliveros against Boss Joel Yuga. Oliveros sizes him up. Steps back for 3. No good.
Yeah, that was a good intention, no? But he didn't have a good result on that shot.
And that signals the end of our third period. The score 63-45. SKYTRACK TITO Rex is still in full control here in our third period. Taking a look at some of these highlights. Inside attack for the Magnificent Manila. And then they move it to the other end. Galvez 2-pointer, knock it down. And then the drive, the dime, the finish. But then this time, the press break, Damian to De Ocampo. Easy basketball for SKYTRACK TITO Rexes. Once again, the score 63-45. SKYTRACK TITO Rexes in full domination in this third period. We'll find out more when we return for our fourth quarter here at the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. Let's take a look at Lou Abad, Sweet Lou, from the SKYTRACK Aviation squad. Last game, Coach Leo scored 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists in their matchup against the Exile.
Yes, that's just another ordinary day for Luabad, considering how he has maintained his physical condition up to now, no? We know he played for his school team during his college days, was an excellent player, played in some commercial leagues, and up to now, 40 years old and up, still playing good basketball.
And tingnan natin dito, Coach Leo, the quarter scoring. SKYTRACK scoring 16, 23, and 24, while Magnificent Manila going with 11, 12, and 24 in our first 3 quarters. Docto gets the easy layup to drop off the turnover.
They're having some good results with the trap, but also they're also allowing SKYTRACK to be able to convert easily once that backcourt pressure fails.
And kumbaga, Coach Leo, that full court press is a gamble din para sa kanila.
Tama.
Galvez, they've got 10 seconds to work with SKYTRACK. Corner, out, Sweet Lou. Bautista, they dime it down. Look at the passing by SKYTRACK with Galvez finishing it off.
Good setup job for Kai Galvez.
And Coach Leo, that ball just whipping all around the perimeter to find Galvez. I think all 5 players touched the ball in that possession.
And finally, Luel Hati already had a shot, but still wanted to give Galvez that opportunity to score and was able to deliver a very good assist to Galvez. Lilibre ni Galvez mamaya yan ng merienda.
Saktong-sakto, kaka-birthday lang nito, Coach Leo. 66-49 is the score. 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in our 4th and final period of our opening game of 2025. Once again, Aaron D joined by Coach Leo Isaac. Oliveros inside. Tough move.
Yes. Looks like a fishing expedition for Oliveros, having the height advantage and the build. Has that baseline move going for him. He was able to also do it in the first quarter of this game. This time he was fouled. Free throws for Oliveros.
And Coach Leo, we noticed from our players here at the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0, condition na condition sila. They can do full court traps, full court presses, and they can also go up against that. As a player, as a former coach, how difficult is it as you get older to be able to maintain that playing shape of yours?
Yeah, it would be really difficult, no? Considering that you can't beat age, no? The age factor will definitely take its toll. As we see Hadi Porto anticipating that forward pass.
And finishing that shot.
You have to really take good care of your body, no? Parang bata ka rin, no? Nagpapakondisyon ka pa rin considering the tough physicality of these Lakas 40 players. Talagang hindi mo masasabi, especially meron ex-professional players na naglalaro din dito.
And that's what we love about our SinagLakasKwarenta division, being able to showcase the talents of our former pros, ex-pros. As we'd like to give a shout out to Boss Jimwell Laron, the team owner of the Sea Lions. So Boss Jimwell Laron, a big shout out po sa inyo and thank you for supporting Sinag Liga Asya.
Free throws again for Edward Bautista.
As a 68-52 lead. SKYTRACK up right now. They've got 8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the 4th period. Porto on that mid-post. Attacks Luwalhati, forcing the issue and drawing the foul.
Yes. Sabi nga nila, dilihensya yung tira na yun. Definitely with that move, he would be getting that call from the referees. And free throw time for Hadi Porto.
Coach Leo, as we take a look at the score and the time, 68-52 is the score. They've got 7 minutes and 57 seconds remaining dito. How do you like the chances of Magnificent Manila in this ball game?
Quite difficult, no? But the way they're still playing, no? They're still hoping that they could come back in this game, no? Still, they're applying that backcourt pressure, hoping that they can get some steals and some turnovers. like that.
Oh, and almost a turnover, Coach Leo.
And that's a good sign for this magnificent Manila team. Not giving up even if you're facing a team like SKYTRACK, who's up by 16 points or 15 points middle of the fourth quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And let's take a look at Hadi Porto in their previous matchup. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. As we mentioned kanina, Coach Leo, one of the important role players of this magnificent Manila squad.
Yes, always contributing. Itong si Hadi Porto sa cause nitong magnificent Manila team. Maybe kung merong another 2 or 3 players that could also contribute with the same numbers as Hadi Porto is giving this magnificent Manila team, medyo mag-iiba ang kwento.
Matias dimes it forward. Guevara in a foot race. Can't get the easy layup to drop. Porto clears it out. Reset. Docto, three-pointer. But a loose ball foul is called underneath.
Yes, that's an incidental play, you know. Puliente and Matias got into each other's path. Bagsak si Matias. Pero hindi naman sinasadya.
Matias tees it in. Porto once again out to JC. Docto driving left, finishing with the same hand.
Yes, getting past the defense of Kai Galvez.
Outside, Abad. Pull-up tray in transition. Book it for 3.
Yes, just like shooting practice for Lou Abad. You really have to meet him up high on the defensive end. Once he gets hold of the basketball, kailangan nandun ka na eh.
And that's a tough shot by Porto.
Yes.
Heavily contested, but still swishing that baby home.
Turnaround jumper for Hadi Porto. Only the player from Manila who's been hitting those shots. And a late call that got some frustration reaction from the coaches of the Manila team, as Lou Abad will be taking free throws.
And right in front of the bench of magnificent Manila, Coach Leo. You could see the protest in their eyes. Pero yun nga, Coach Leo, no, yung mga calls na ganyan, yung landing spot dun sa three-point area, they really called that right now dun sa mga different leagues around the world.
Yeah. Kaya defensive coaches are really instructing their players to be disciplined on defending the jump shooters. As we take a look at Lou Abad there, missing his shot, but the defense was there on the spot where he would land, and that's an automatic foul. Good thing wala ngang anspo na tinawag.
And Yancy De Ocampo back in the ball game for Coach Ernest Alaw. 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here in our fourth and final period. Oliveros hands it off. JC Docto tries to spin. Oliveros gets it back, whips it out. Porto, two-pointer, too strong. Baarde to Abad. Anticipated by Porto.
Yes. 3-on-2 fast break situation from Lou Abad on the right wing. Tried to swing the ball to the other side. Nandun na yung depensa. No, well-read na rin.
And Porto making the right play despite missing his shot on that previous attempt. As a coach, di ba, Coach Leo, if you miss that shot, dapat ikaw unang bumaba.
Yes, that's the basic rule, no? When you take a shot on offense and you miss a shot, you have to sprint back on defense. Kundi, pagalitan ka ng coach mo.
Baarde bumped out Galvez. Inside. The pass. The kick. Abad, he's got 5 seconds to work with. That's a deep one. Offensive rebound for SKYTRACK.
Good hands, huh?
Abakahin driving against two. Does he realize it? Yes, he does. He picks up the dribble.
Oh, good pass.
Oh, but
Yun lang.
just a bit too weak on the delivery. Good intention though, Coach Leo.
Yeah. If you were the statistician, whose error would that be? Is it going to be the receiver or the passer?
As a steal, bodies on the floor.
Foul.
Take a look at that. Two players diving on the ground, trying to fight for that ball. But it goes in the favor of magnificent Manila. 73 to 57. The boys in red still down right now. Abakahin fake. Tries to step through. Instead, Dokto, the easy free throw line jumper. Galvez against the chop. Guevara, the steal. Full head of steam inside. Draws the foul, heading to the line for two free throws. The little man, Guevara.
Yes, from defense to offense, wasn't able to get the shot in, but will be taking free throws because of its hustles. May pagkakataon itong Team Manila to get 2 inch closer dito sa game na to with 4.5 remaining sa ating game.
But they've got to go now, and they got to go quickly with 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in the ball game.
Pwede pa, ika nga nila.
Parang never say die yun, no, Coach Leo?
Andyan lang yan.
Yancy. Out to Lubad. De Ocampo gets it back. Christian. Baarde. Hard drive. With the dime underneath. No good. Good movement by SKYTRACK, but just a sorry miss on the inside. 13-point lead for the SKYTRACK TITO Rexes. Guevara breaking down Kerabin. Dimes it down. But the shot is bothered by De Ocampo. Sweet Lou. To Kerabin. That pass. Almost stolen. Sweet Lou, three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Kerabin. Scoops it up. No good. But the second serving is good.
Makapili.
Yes,
Yes,
Makapili. Finally, Makapili getting his first bucket in our ball game. Dokto puts his head down and draws the foul on Sweet Lou.
Yes, just initiating the play against Lou Abad, getting the whistle that he wanted, will be taking free throws. Here's that offensive rebound of Makapili. Strong underneath and a strong shot, giving him 2 points.
That's the lakas moment of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Makapili getting his first 2 points in our ball game as JC Dokto is on the line to try and cut the lead down. 75 to 61. SKYTRACK still in control in our final period of this ball game.
Nag-maintain na lang ng lead, no? Hindi na rin nakalayo, hindi pa rin nakakalapit itong Manila team. Except for this shot, ayaw pa rin.
Oh, Matias still can't get it. Another one for Matias, and finally!
Yes, with that shot of Matias, the lead is down to 12 points with 3 minutes and a half. Still possible, and an interception.
2-1-2 fast break. Dokto goes for the reverse. Intelligent play, but he gets hit.
Let's see what the call is. There was a basket by Dokto and a foul being called by the referee. Let's see who's gonna... Yes, it will be reviewed.
And ito na nga. This could be a big swing, Coach Leo, because don't look now, it's just a 10-point lead for SKYTRACK.
Yes, and the possible free throws and ball possession, if I saw it right.
Inaabangan natin dito, the referees reviewing it right now. As it looks like it was a short altercation, or a quick altercation as he would say, with Makapili and Dokto.
Yes, unintentional naman, no? Pero still, the referee said to review kung merong any act of violence involved in that last play. Here's the drive. Sa kabila pa kinuha eh. Pwede na sa harapan eh. Makes the shot. There. On the way up, medyo kumiskis ng konti, no? Pero looks like an ordinary foul.
Seems like nothing intentional naman, Coach Leo.
Oo, nagbangga lang. Kaya lang, medyo hindi maganda yung location kung saan siya tinamaan.
Yeah, because it hit on the face.
Yeah.
Referee still taking a closer look dito. Making sure they make the right decision to end this fourth quarter natin. JC Docto on your screens. They're down by 10. Still trying to make up for that last-minute comeback of theirs. As Docto is clarifying with the referees. Referees have made their decision. Looks like it's going to be a common foul on Makapili of the SKYTRACK squad.
Yes, will it be an N1 situation or will Manila get possession in this next play?
Referee still trying to clarify that. Definitely the foul's gonna be on Makapili. Yeah.
Yes.
Pero as Coach Leo mentioned nga, we just need to know if it's gonna be a free throw or 2 free throws dito.
Kasi penalty na tong SKYTRACK team, no? So that foul would be considered a loose ball foul. So if it's a loose ball foul, that would be free throws.
Looks like the referees have finally made a decision.
Yes. So possession lang siguro for Magnificent Manila team.
So it looks like they're gonna have a chance to cut it down to less than 10 points.
Pero penalty.
Oh, and now the referee signaling 2 free throws.
Yeah, kasi kung may foul, wala naman possession ng isang team, it's going to be free throws, no? So after the timeout, malalaman natin.
And after that short discussion with the referees, the score 75-65. Magnificent Manila going up with a last-minute comeback of theirs. We'll be back shortly for more action here at Sinag, Liga, Asya.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And let's give it over to Miss Ali Mayran for some info on Mr. Hadi Porto.
The first days of January this year may not have been the best start for Hadi Porto dahil nagkasakit siya at hindi nabigyang focus ang kanyang health. Gayunpaman, sinigurado niya ang kanyang speed recovery dahil ayaw niyang palampasin ng first game ng Magnificent Manila for this year. Nothing to worry naman daw as he's doing his best and fully recovered na raw siya ngayon at unti-unti nang binabalik ang sigla niya sa court. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
Yeah, and the energy of Hadi Porto. Very important, a key factor in this comeback for the Magnificent Manila.
So what's the call? Free throws.
And it looks like it's gonna be 2 free throws, Coach Leo. Tama nga yung sinabi mo, penalty kasi. JC Docto missing that first free throw though. Splits the pair. Cutting the lead down. It's just a 9-point lead for the SKYTRACK TITO Rexes. A full court press being administered. Yancy outside to boss Joel Yuga.
Now it will be time management on the part of SKYTRACK. You're up by 9 points. 3 minutes to go. You have to manage your shot clock very well to be able to ensure this victory.
And Magnificent Manila still not in the penalty with 4 team fouls here in our fourth quarter. Sweet Lou directing traffic. Damian. Kerabin out on the perimeter. Tough shot, and that's a foul.
Sayang, no? Wala nang chance pumasok yung tira, no? But the contact on the offensive player was there. Kerubin will be taking free throws off a foul of Abakahin.
As Eric Damian exits the game, Marvin Valdivia re-entering. Kerubin, some key free throws with less than 3 minutes remaining here in our fourth and final period. Once again, this is the opening game and the opening game day of our 2025 Aaron D. Alongside Coach Leo Isaac, guiding you through today's action. That's JC Docto. So Matias. Outside, they've got 12 to work with. Cross court, Braden Abakahin. JC Docto, the fake, the dime, the shot. Matias can't get the friendly roll. Stolen though by Braden, and he tries to attack him. Get that out of here, says Yancy.
Not in front of me, says Yancy. Ang tawag?
Looks like a technical foul, Coach Leo.
It's going to be a bench technical on SkyTrack.
It'll be on Coach Ernest Alaw. Didn't completely see what caused him to
must
get fired up.
have uttered some words that the referees did not appreciate.
And Coach Ernest Alaw, one of the cooler heads here in our Sinag Liga Asya. Sa Bakahin gets that free throw to drop, the technical foul free throw. Still a 10-point lead. Valdivia inbounds. They give it back to him. Yancy in that flasher spot. That's a dangerous pass. And that ball is going back to Magnificent Manila.
Yes, good pressure applied by Magnificent Manila, forcing a turnover.
Timeout called by Magnificent Manila. They're going to be trying to make that comeback when we return.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
And a shout out to Okada Manila as well as their staff and officials watching right now. Maraming salamat po sa lahat from Okada Manila.
And also, we would like to invite our Sinag followers, no? So, Sabado po, opening na ng ating Sinag Sinag Liga Asya DOJ Interagency Tournament, no? Mangyayari po yan sa Sabado sa Phil Oil Arena, no? Iniimbitahan namin kayong lahat mapanood ang bagong yugto ng Sinag Liga Asya.
Naabangan natin yun on Saturday. Another thing for us Sinag Liga Asya fans. But let's take a look at the timeouts, Coach Leo. 2 timeouts for the SkyTrack team and 1 timeout for Magnificent Manila.
Yes, Rebleado missing a 3-pointer.
Tough shot by Rebleado. Sweet Lou.
Yes.
That's a steal.
Yes, and a foul will be called against Yancy De Ocampo on that loose ball scramble. Free throws for Matias.
And no surprise, Coach Leo, Matias hurting on that ground after Yancy De Ocampo just falling on him.
Mahirap madaganan ng 6'9".
And you love to see it, Yancy De Ocampo, no? Former PBA player diving on the ground.
Yes. Hindi natin nakita sa PBA yun, pero dito sa Lakas 40 nakita natin dumadive si Yancy.
Really giving it his all, as Matias as well gets the friendly roll on his first free throw. 9-point lead for the SKYTRACK team. Magnificent Manila still trying to claw their way back into this ball game as he cuts it down to just 8 points.
Yes, and more substitution for SKYTRACK. The coaches feeling some pressure, inserting some of their first stringers into the final minutes of this game.
As Galvez, Buñales, and Abad in the backcourt. Oh, and almost an easy steal on that.
The backcourt pressure did some good things for this Manila team.
Galvez,
Ayan pa.
pass. Sweet Lou, three-pointer. Book it! That's a clutch three-pointer from Sweet Lou Abad. Cold-blooded dagger.
Yes, an open look for Lou Abad after the SKYTRACK team was able to beat the backcourt pressure of magnificent Manila.
And 80-69 is the score. SKYTRACK in full control. Find out more when we return.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Let's take a look at this Lakas shot of the quarter. Brought to you by Okada Manila. Cold-blooded Trey. Sweet Lou Abad, no problem for him.
May late challenge pa pala from San Luis.
And Sweet Lou Abad, an MVP candidate of this SKYTRACK Tito Rex's team. Once again, a usual name in the MVP race. And
This
gunning.
early, no?
Yeah.
This early. Medyo matunog na yung pangalan ng Lou Abad para sa individual awards.
And it's rare to see Sweet Lou Abad struggle in his games, no, Coach Leo? Not a usual sight for him. As they still got a minute and 42 remaining, 80-69 is the score, 11-point lead for the SKYTRACK Tito Rex's team. Docto gets the pick from San Luis, picks up the dribble, handoff. The big man, San Luis. Not a lot of movement, 2 seconds left. Docto tees it up. Airballs that shot.
Yes, straight line, but a bit short on the release. Tama ka, no? They were surprised as SKYTRACK switched to a 2-3 zone, no? For most of the part of the second half, they were playing man-to-man.
And this time, it's the SKYTRACK's turn to call a timeout. They're going to try to talk things over and take a short break. Let's take a look at the SLA DOJ Interagency Basketball Tournament, the Secretary's Cup. The opening ceremony on January 11, 2025 at 3 p.m. This is happening in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Some of our guest performers, we've got Critico, Electro Groovers, and Alex Dagalea. So abang-abangan nyo po yan doon sa January 11, the opening of our DOJ tournament. Outside Buñales, a minute and 23 remaining as Docto with a take foul on Galvez.
With that foul, they're trying to gamble that Galvez will be missing his free throws and also at the same time stopping the clock.
And we'll take a look if Magnificent Manila's gamble is going to pay off. Galvez does miss the first free throw.
Half of it.
Galvez, second free throw. Gets a point out of that shot. 81-69.
12 points ang lamang dito ng SKYTRACK.
Docto.
Open.
Outside. Baseline drive. No good. Matias. Tough fader.
Oh!
It's in.
Yes. Difficult shot.
Gusto ata ni Matias yung mga mas mahirap na tira kaysa yung mga easy layups.
And a turnover, 3-on-1.
Oh, look at that layup. Soaring in the air.
Yes. Binit-bit ang bola sa ere.
And once again, magnificent Manila going on a run with just less than a minute remaining dito. Trying to force turnovers, get into the open court, and get those easy layups, Coach Leo.
Yes, Reb Layado showing us that stuff that he has, no? Sabi nga nila, 100 ala Dr. J.
Coach Leo, less than a minute remaining, 52.8 seconds na lang ang natitira dito. 81-73, 8 points. Is it still doable?
Pwede pa, no? With the way they are playing defensively, itong Manila team, no? But it's going to be, I think, SKYTRACK would offer a front court throw-in. That's mawawala yung backcourt pressure na ina-apply nila. They have to play good half-court defense, no? One thing favorable lang is the shot clock. 14 seconds lang ang magiging shot clock ng SKYTRACK. Kung mag-go-off silang mag-inbound dito sa front court. But if they're going to inbound the basketball on their backcourt, makikita naman natin yung pressure nitong magnificent Manila team. So it looks like front court. So 14 seconds lang magiging shot clock nila.
Take a look at that layup that Coach Leo just mentioned. Skying high in the air. Sweet lumabad on your screens.
Yes, they need that speed fire like Guevara.
Little guy Guevara being tasked to guard Buñales. Galvez to inbound that ball. Is that a turnover? No, Galvez gets it back. Hounded by 2.
Yes, almost a turnover. Could have been a 5-second violation on the inbound.
48 seconds remaining, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Porto re-enters the game, Matias exits. Galvez once again, baseline inbound to Yancy. Is he gonna play make or is he gonna attack? De Ocampo whips it out. Another pass, Bautista three-pointer. Too strong. They save it. Porto gets it. Out to Guevara. Running, full court. San Luis losing that leather though.
Yes, no? Guevara initiating the situation for San Luis, but San Luis just couldn't handle the basketball. And a turnover ensuing in that last play. Foul pa yata. Oo nga, foul pa.
And just the speed that Guevara pushes it up the court, very important for his team. But we take a look at this loose ball. Then De Ocampo just getting hacked on that arm.
Sometimes kasi binabasa mo rin ang kasama mo eh, no? Especially on those situations, no? Kung medyo alam mo ang capacity ng kakampi mo, you could have opted for the other way. Kasi medyo kanina pa medyo hindi maganda ang pine-perform nitong si San Luis. Not taking anything away from him, no? Pero sa game na to, hindi siya ganun ka-consistent. So kung ikaw nag-iisip kang guardia like Guevara, pwedeng sa kabila mo binigay. Baka ibang storya.
Definitely being able to recognize the best situation for each team as Yancy De Ocampo swishes that free throw, the lefty.
Yes.
Yancy De Ocampo, the brother of Ranidel De Ocampo, a household name in the Gilas Pilipinas program. Bakahin, they've got 27 seconds to work with. Braden fakes it, gives it. Guevara splits. That's a steal, Buñales, and they don't need to rush right now.
Yes.
They can just dribble it out. That's JB. to Kai. Galvez inside. Gets it back. Takes the shot. It's in. And there you go. Just a second remaining. Abakahin gets the three-pointer to drop.
Finally, a three-pointer for Abakahin on the last second.
But too little, too late for Braden. As the score, 85-76. In favor of the SKYTRACK TITO Rex's squad. Magnificent Manila staying at last place, 10th place, with now a 1-4 record. Still struggling in this ball game. Meanwhile, SKYTRACK 3-1 in our tournament, Coach Leo.
Yes, slowly they are improving on their team standing, and with the inclusion of Yancy De Ocampo in their lineup, expect some more wins for this SKYTRACK team. On the other hand, ito namang Magnificent Manila team, it's going to be back to the drawing boards, that's what they say.
And a big addition for this SKYTRACK squad, getting Yancy De Ocampo and their team. Mas lumalim pa dito yung big man lineup nila, Coach Leo.
Yes, yung rotation, no? Plus the contribution that Yancy will be giving his SKYTRACK team.
Yeah, but nonetheless, that was a good game from both teams as this signals the end of our first matchup for the day. Once again, this is the opening game day of 2025. A lot of action still in store para sa atin. But let's give it over to Miss Ali Mayran for the interview with the best player of the game.
Welcome back mga kasinag. Beside me is the SinagLakas best player of the game with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Here's Lou Abad of SKYTRACK TITO Rex's. First of all, Lou, congratulations on your Buena Mano win this 2025. Pwede mo bang i-share sa amin on how did you spend your holiday season?
Thank you very much. Una, thank you kay Lord. Holiday season, spend time with family. We visited our mom sa Bacolod. So, syempre, family time tayo dyan.
So, also, how's the game experience after that long break? Meron ba mga adjustments or changes?
Very minimal, pero I think it's more of brushing off the rust. Syempre, matagal na walang laro. Pero at the same time, we have new teammates, si Yancy. So we have to learn how to play with a legit big man.
Okay, thank you so much. So here's your chance para sa mga gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan.
Again, thank you, Lord, sa family ko, Maita, Lucas, and Liam, to my teammates and the coach, thank you sa tiwala. I want to greet also our bosses, Boss Joel Yuga and Boss Jesse. Boss Jesse, hope makakasama ka namin dito. Also, again, the DOJ Interagency sa Sabado na po. Asik Miko, hello po.
Again, here's Lou Abad, our SinagLakas best player of the game. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
Maraming salamat, Ali, for that best player of the game interview. As this ends the first matchup of the day, featuring SKYTRACK Aviation versus Magnificent Manila. SKYTRACK winning this ball game, moving up in the standings. Meanwhile, Magnificent Manila at 1-4, still at 10th place. But let's take a look at our next game coming up. San Pedro Mamba X Razon versus the Saints Fulitech. That's happening at 6 p.m. and tipping off shortly. So we encourage everyone to stay active and stay in our lives because a lot of action is still in store for everyone. And on behalf of the entire dedicated crew of the Sinag Liga Asya, including Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Boy at Roa, and everyone supporting our beloved SLA, this was Aaron D. and Coach Leo Isaak. Deeply honored to have guided you through today's action. We hope you stick for more for our second matchup of the day coming up shortly.